For many, fashion design is just another form of art, requiring little academic input, but Dr Sipho Mbatha has changed the narrative. He made history by becoming the first South African to obtain a PhD in fashion design. The 34-year-old who hails from the Vaal says his qualification is drawing a lot of international interest.
I feel a great sense of responsibility that I should encourage others to follow in these footsteps so that we can massify critical South Africans that have the right expertise to take this country forward.
Dr Mbatha's dissertation is titled Exploring University Industry Government Research Linkages in the Clothing Manufacturing Industry of South Africa. His research aims to create stronger competitive advantage for fashion designers. This will also expand economic opportunities in the industry.
Currently, most of our garments are imported from your cheaper producing countries. Largely, we have a shortage of fabrics in South Africa, which means our sectoral systems of innovation are not functioning as they should, which is why competitively we are disadvantaged. This is why our designers are battling to infiltrate the mainstream retail, because their garments, once they put a price tag on them, they become more expensive than the imported ones. So basically the study dissects that particular field. And it also pointed on the study that there are less grant applications that go through government because the industry is largely white, academia is largely black and underqualified. Therefore, they lack the necessary combination that government requires, because we are using BE as one of the criteria. So other sectors are able to apply for these grants, but the clothing sector is unable to, because either the industry guys that are applying, they don't meet the BE score, or if they do meet it, there are no black academics that can partner with them and ensure that the sectoral innovation improves.
The Tshwane University of Technology elated.
In the first doctorate in fashion design, that's a big achievement for the university, for South Africa, Africa at large, really, that finally we have someone from the Tshwane University of Technology who's really flying the university flag sky high. But also it's even more inspiring because he's a young black South African.
The road to his PhD started in 2009 when he embarked on his B.Tech. It took Dr Mbatha 5 years to complete his PhD. The findings of his research has already been presented at 2 international conferences.
It's a generally accepted principle amongst researchers and amongst lecturers that you cannot do both. You cannot be a designer and be a scholar. You have to do the trade-offs. Those that have tried to do both are still in the system trying to complete. So I think that is why it has taken longer.
As a lecturer, he takes pride in imparting his knowledge to future designers. His students inspired.
It's something motivating when you see someone being able to outgrow the concepts and the ideologies that everyone has towards artists and as a fashion designer. So definitely he has motivated me and inspired me to try to further my academics as well.
He's an epitome of what an academic should be in terms of where we come from as a black nation.
With unemployment rising, especially among the youth, some hope that Dr Mbatha's research can make a difference.
As we celebrate Youth Month in the country, Dr Mbatha emphasized his passion for education. He hopes that his qualification can inspire other young people in the industry to follow in his footsteps and beyond. Patricia Fasachi, SABC News in Pretoria.